is up, everybody, and Merry Christmas. My name is Blackbird. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. Welcome to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, Part 9. I was trying to catch up there. My brain did not know what we were playing for a minute. I am waiting for chat to load up so I can say hello. Oh, and I have a new follow. Oh my gosh. Hello, Becky. Hello, Dark Shroud. Hello, Dano. Merry Christmas. Who followed? I got it. I don't know who followed. Somebody followed. I don't know when, but thank you for the follow. Because I didn't get the notification of a follow, but thank you. You know the deal, not running into them. I want to run into random children, though. Why are they there in the first place? But hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. How are we doing? Okay, so last time we were at a weird, Eyes Wide Shut party. And, we were in the police station. Where are we in? Why am I outside of the police station? We were in the police station last time. Last time I did it, so... let's look at our evidence. There's my evidence. Okay, so I need to talk to the witnesses, I'm assuming. Police investigation, witness deposition. Santos is a suspect. Imprisoned Vogel. Okay, so we have a lot of suspects. So let's see. I'm assuming most of our suspects are in the police station right now, so... Why am I still wearing my Eyes Wide Shut outfit? Hold on. Wardrobe change. We're gonna be fancy. Anyway, how is everybody doing? How was your Christmases? Like, did we have fun? Did we open presents? Did we spend time with family? What did we do for Crimbo? Did anybody get a hippopotamus for Crimbo? Actin. Merry Christmas and hello. I don't know how to pronounce your username. I am so sorry. But thank you for the shouty outy, Dano. Yes, Jason, Eyes Wide Shut party, and I took off my Eyes Wide Shut robes. On a side note, for everybody not in the Paradox, here is the link to that. That way I can thank you properly after stream. Okay, so we are gonna go talk to the suspects.
Did you hear Basilio Coppello is in jail?
E-strip? Ooh, E-strip! Okay, so dead in the safe and... What was the other one?
Did you hear Basilio?
Wife is devastated, press scandal, dead in the safe, claims innocent. There we go. Death in a safe. My curiosity has been piqued by talk that Basilio Capello, the owner of the famous Armero Capello home security company, has been arrested. His situation is quite peculiar. A man named Nick... I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that. has been found dead inside a safe in Basilio's store. Basilio claims innocence, but the evidence is against him. He is being held in the holding cells at the police
In the
station.
police. Let's pretend to be cops, eh? We can just stand around and look confused.
Okay, so that's a whole different case that we accidentally stumbled onto. The archive.
Don't look at them. They'll serve us if necessary.
Okay. Ooh, which reminds me, I do need to quickly update my thankies, so give me a second while we look for our suspects. Suspects! Hello, where are you?
This area is restricted.
I am a what's his name? Alright, so I need to update my thankies. So far, we have it. There we go. Okay, so I've updated my thankies to represent the homies that are here. Yeah, it's Star Shroud. Wait, who was first? Who said hello first? Becky did. There we go. I was correct. There we are. Okay, so we need to look for suspects. This is the holding cells they hold me in. Oh, hello.
I'm Sherlock
Who
Holmes.
you is?
I'm helping Constable Oswald. You are Matista, Fabio's friend.
This body, yes, it's Matista. But it's a mere shell that will die someday. Just like Fabio.
His end of the...
Fabio knew the risks. Selling his body to degenerates who hid behind robes and masks, it could not end well.
That's only your distorted understanding of safety. Officers here, they wear robes and masks too. It's a dangerous lifestyle. But it's not as though we were given many other choices.
I'm just here to ask questions and find Fabio's murderer.
It will not bring Fabio back.
Yeah, but I still need to know. Observe. And let's see, you has a tattoo on your chest. Nervous. Oh. Self-inflicted scars. Shackle scars. Okay. Inflicted with branding iron. Okay, so in like 100 years, there's gonna be a thing called emo music. You will be very much into that. Well, I do not remember any songs that are in Moulin Rouge. I'm gonna be honest. I've watched that movie so long ago, I cannot remember. I know it was a jukebox musical, but I really can't remember like a song that comes to the top of my... I know Nicole Kidman was in it, that's about it. Ooh, can I do Lady Marmalade? What about that? Can I do a compromise and do Lady Marmalade? Even though the song wasn't technically in the thing. Like, I will offer up that compromise and do Lady Marmalade. Or Lady Marmalade. Obtained recently. Blood-filled bruises. Okay, so she's into choking. You are gonna be very into emo music in 100 years when it comes out. Okay. Are you even gay? Let's see. Go for Lady Marmalade. Okay, hey, sister go, sister soul, sister flow, sister, he met Marmalade down at old Moulin Rouge, strutting her stuff on the street. She said, hello, hey Joe, you wanna give it a go? Oh, gixy, yeah, yeah, da, da. Gixy, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mocha chocolate, yeah, yeah. Real Lady Marmalade. That's a lot lower than I'm used to. Okay, obtained recently. Does she... disconnected from her body, punishes herself for her past. I'm gonna go with disassociated from her body. Body dysmorphia is a thing.
You have both old and new scars. Some from the time when you were a slave with Fabio. Other scars have a different origin. The guests pay good money to torment you?
I am skilled in giving pleasure, but I don't participate in such practices.
Madam, we
your
don't need
body
to know
was
about your
For
past.
sale? It's true. Many unwanted things were done to my body. And the pain helped me to discover...
Occult deities? Yes, the tattoo speaks loudly of it.
Yes. Your gods abandoned me, and the ones I favor now are more protective of me.
How did you escape?
Something happened. One night the master fell down the stairs. I made him fall, and he died. We ran away that day. We managed to get on a ship and traveled here, to Gordona. Fabio and I started a new life here. It was very hard at first, but it became better with time. Until today.
Where did you get these bruises?
The bruises on your neck are not self-inflicted. Someone else made them.
Some guests can't contain themselves. They even bite, sometimes.
Okay, can I present you with evidence? Like, can I ask you a few questions? Do you know
I know I
the
can
Muffin
handle
Man?
the news.
What evidence did you give me? Santos is a suspect. Description, evidence, tickets. Isn't Vogel, so I have to ask him what was this?
I know I
this?
can handle the news.
Okay, so you... okay. So I asked her, can I ask you, sir in the robe? Where were you on November 5th?
Good day,
Do you
Mr.
know
Manchios.
the location of Guy Fawkes?
I am Constable Oswald's partner in this investigation.
Be quick and gentle. Some of your colleagues are untrained boors. Although I don't mind meeting young officers. The new blood here.
If you cooperate
Yeah,
in
could
finding
be.
Fabio's murderer, there will be no need to meet with the Boers again.
Sorry.
That voice. Vernus, friend? You're the policeman. What a disappointment.
Only an undercover agent can scour a ditch full of deviants. I am a consulting detective, although I'm capable of replacing the entire department through my consultations.
Sharp-tongued, I like it. May I presume this tongue will get us out of this trouble? I would be so indebted and glad to repay you.
Nothing's changed. I'm looking for the murderer. That's the only way to get us out of trouble.
But it shouldn't take much time, correct? We're all busy after all.
I need to examine you first.
Okay. Let's observe him. Red cheek, wears makeup. Rash from exposure to hair dye. Vanity. Washed hands in a hurry. Ooh. Our killer washed hands. Lavishly expensive shoes. Hides his age. Stickler for cleanliness. I'ma go for hides his age. Accept.
You are a little over the top with your use of makeup, Mr. Manchios. Is it so difficult for you to acknowledge your age?
Well, Sherlock, that's easy for you to say to an old man when you look as though you are barely 15.
But still, it shouldn't be an issue for someone of your status.
For people of my age, it isn't an issue, no. But the younger ones can be so afraid of wrinkles and grey flecks. I have to adapt.
Such a methodical man who cares for his body but misses the soap under his fingernails. Are you so impatient, or perhaps even impulsive?
I wouldn't call myself that. Silly little details. If I missed it, it wasn't important. Or rather, it was less important than who or what I was focused on.
Let's see. No, we're not going to provide evidence. I'd like to know more about the event.
Mr. Vogel told me a little about your parties, but I would like to know more directly from you.
I'm all yours, Sherlock. You have me arrested and locked here, with you alone.
He's so creepy.
Why did you invite Mr. Vogel as your special guest?
He's a pretty fellow. He's capable of surprising the public. He has a talent for saying words that no one else would wish to either say or hear.
I suppose I can't argue with that.
He is a free addition to the eccentricity of the party, which is fine by me, as long as it enhances my party.
Okay, who did you invite?
I'd like to know who you usually invite to your parties.
Free minds who are able to leave reality for an evening, who can taste forbidden fruit without prejudice.
Oh my
There is
gosh,
nothing that
did they
quite
do
spices
Molly
up
in the
life
1800s?
like these
Lucky.
parties, assuming one is old enough and has worked many years for the good of one's country.
Oh, all true laborers, I see. What was Fabio like? His personality, his habits? Anything you can tell me?
He was the brightest star of
Am I
my
struggling
parties.
to connect to chat?
Young, magnetic, and full of energy. I don't even want to mention his beauty. Otherwise, I'll be sobbing.
An expensive champion, I imagine.
His performances were flawless. He deserved his payment. Do you think he was murdered because of money?
Possibly. What about the other guests? Were they used to opening their wallets as well?
Wait.
I wouldn't restrict my guests from anything. I'm sure Fabio received a few coins from others for his services.
And Becky with the 45 stream streak. I just noticed that. I don't know why it didn't show up in chat. It showed up in my... Where? Yeah, no. Some of my chats are missing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, no. Like, I just now saw that you redeemed the 45 stream streak. Yeah, let's provide evidence.
Your
Tell me what you know.
cooperation, Mr. Manchios. Wait just a moment. I have something to check.
Provide evidence.
You'd better
Yeah.
ask someone else. You'd better ask someone else. That's not something I know much about. I've no
Can you tell me
idea
about
about that. I've
What
no
about that?
idea about that.
What about
Do you
that?
have any idea who tipped off the police to raid your mansion, Mr. Manchios?
Of course. It was you. I could even say you Sherlocked me in here.
A good guess, but the wrong one. The fellow who did that was Mr. Pinchetti, your major domo.
What? Santos? But how could he even know? If he's not the murderer himself. The ungrateful swine. He has dared to besmirch my reputation.
Not a very eloquent choice of words.
What should I call him then, since he's a snitch? Make him talk, Sherlock. I'm quite certain he knows more about the murder than he has told the police.
Okay. And what else?
You'd better ask someone else. That's not something
about
I
that?
know much about. I've
What
no
about that?
idea about that. You'd better
What about
ask
that?
someone else.
What
That's
about
not
that?
something I know much about.
What about
That's not
this?
something I know much about.
You
What about
bought an
this?
expensive pair of cufflinks for Fabio. Were they his price? Or were they a tip for an exclusive show?
It was pure business. Fabio escorted me a few times. I was merely showing my gratitude.
This pair cost a small fortune. You must be extremely grateful then. Tell me more.
You've thrust a knife in an exposed nerve, Sherlock. Yes, he was my protege and my beacon also. With my experience and his beauty, we could have achieved anything. I had faith in him. I would have
Banging him on the
made
side?
him.
Okay.
I can't
New
wrap my
evidence
head
provided.
around such a tragedy at my party.
Okay, so we provided all the evidence we can that he's willing to talk about. Let's see. Okay, we spoke to you, we spoke to you. Anybody in here? Step Vogel.
Werner, are you all right?
Oh, yes. Everything's fine. In fact, it's something of a family reunion. My brother spent quite some time in this place himself.
You should not be here. I told the police everything I knew, but they refused to let you go. They require proof to free you.
Ha! What did you expect? The mighty Sherlock Holmes swans in, tells the officers what to think, and the world obeys?
Of course not. Anyway, I struck a deal with the constable, and I've got a free hand in the investigation. I find proof to solve the case for him. He obtains files about my mother's death for me.
Well done. If one has the power or will and can act, then one must. I wonder, suppose you couldn't get the proof to your truth. Would you tell a lie to the guard that enabled my freedom, knowing my innocence? Would that not be just?
I wouldn't lie.
There are lines I will not cross, Werner. I will do my best to secure your release, but with proof, not deception.
Really? How many white lies have you told on this island? Why not for me? Why not another?
That is absurd. I can resolve this without compromises. Do not give up hope.
Besides, you're low-key a little bit creepy, and I'm suspicious of you for many, many things.
I don't think I can tell you anything about this. I don't think I can tell you anything about this. I don't think I can tell you anything about this. I'm not supposed to know anything about this. I don't think
Okay,
I
what
can
about
tell
that?
you anything about this. I don't
What about
think I
that?
can tell you anything about this. I
What
can't
about him?
follow you here. I
What
can't
about
follow
him?
you here.
What
I'm
about
not supposed
this?
to know anything about this.
Okay, do you know anything
I
about
can't
this?
follow you here.
Okay, well, what about
I
here?
have learned who told the police about the crime. It was Santos Pinchetti,
Do I know him?
the major domo of the manor. He cleans up after you.
Well, then he does his job perfectly. All but invisible. I couldn't tell you the first thing about him.
Yeah, I had more
I
evidence.
know you can untangle this mess.
Okay. Self after murder. Okay. Okay, we did all that. What about here? Okay, that's not connected to anything. Yep. Did he wash himself or did he set himself up for debauchery? Was bruised by the guest. Okay. Was bruised by the guest or Fabia bruised her? Hmm? Ritual murder. This. Okay. Okay, so we have all the evidence for our Mind Palace, and now, who else do we talk to?
The air here is rather refreshing. I'd even recommend that some of my friends visit the place.
Okay.
I can't wrap my head around
Okay.
such a tragedy at my party.
I know I can handle the news.
Where's the evidence room?
This area is restricted.
Okay. Archive. Inspectors. Oh, evidence room. Excuse me.
Please, if you want me to help you.
I'd like to check the evidence from this case.
And who are you?
Oswald sent me. I'm a consulting detective.
His partner, then? Let me see. Ah, a ritual murder. What a bunch of degenerates. Wait a second. I'll bring it to the table.
Thank you.
It's a miracle this ruby hasn't tempted anyone. All the keys of the mansion on one golden ring. A heavily perfumed handkerchief with the initials KM in the corner.
Do I have a damn?
An emergency kit for boredom.
Letter from Bobby. A letter. Vogel's evidence box is your mind.
Not the time for privacy. Werner's personal sketchbook. A handcrafted charm that contains hair and nail clippings.
Lovely.
Her key to the altar room.
And finally, her handbag.
That's not for bedtime reading.
Place on this book.
The book describes a ritual similar to the one performed in the altar room. Thank you, officer.
Okay, let's look at our evidence. Okay. Angry letter from Fabio, so we go. We ask them all about the angry letter, maybe?
This area is restricted.
Hey, yo, you know anything about the angry letter?
I don't think I can tell you anything about this. I can't follow you
What
here.
about that?
I don't think I can tell
about
you
that?
anything about this.
What
I
about
can't
that?
follow you here. I'm not supposed to
What
know
about
anything
that?
about this. I can't follow
about
you
that?
here. I'm not supposed to know anything
that?
about this. I'm not supposed to
about
know
that?
anything about this.
What about this angry
So
letter?
the police found a letter from Fabio in your pocket.
I cannot tell if it was truly in my pocket at all. Perhaps it was placed there later.
Well, that is one hypothesis. If it were true, then how did it get there?
No clue. But this night has been rather eccentric. Such a detail could have easily eluded me.
Indeed. Do you recall reading it?
I can't remember that either. But I tend to respect privacy. Reading others' personal notes is not one of my perversities.
Okay. Then we ask her about the power of love and mandrake. Where? No, you. You.
I've nothing to say. I don't know what to say. I've nothing to add. I've nothing to say. I've nothing to add. I don't know what to say. I've nothing to add. I've nothing to say.
I know it seems tedious, but I do need to make sure that we have everything covered. That way I'm not missing any evidence, so
I
this is a
don't know
little
what to
tedious.
I've
What about
nothing
that?
to add. I've nothing
What
to
about
say.
that?
I've
about
nothing
this?
to add. I
Evidence
don't
ticket?
know what to say.
What I think of this profile that I made
I've
about
nothing
you.
to add.
What about
I've
this dude?
nothing to add.
What about the
I've
gifted
nothing to
cufflinks?
say. I've nothing to add. I've nothing to add. I've nothing to say.
This is the letter the police found in Mr. Vogel's pocket. Fabio wrote it. Do you know anything about it?
I don't. Although I can feel Fabio's energy. It's there, but it refuses to let me analyze it.
Okay, what about this?
This book, The Power of Love, Blood, and Mandrake, what do you hope to achieve?
To learn more about the invisible strengths that govern us. Occultism is real. The master who fell that night when Fabio and I escaped, I made him fall. I cast a spell on him and it worked.
Or was it a coincidence?
The universe
Fair.
is rarely so lazy.
If you say so.
Yeah, you practice
Do you practice
occultism?
occult rituals?
For protection,
Oh, how?
for fortune,
I'm a pacifist now, but like...
to wash away the ugliness of the world. Sometimes to survive. I have the gift, and I'm learning to use it better.
Did you use your gift on Fabio?
I only used white magic. Love charms lately. Fabio became so distant. I just wanted him to be with me, but I suppose I'm not as skilled as I thought.
Okay. You. Creepy man.
You'd better ask someone else. That's
Well,
not something
can
I
I
know
see
much
about this?
about. I've
What
no
about this?
idea about that. I've
What about
no
this?
idea about that.
What about
That's not
this?
something I know much about.
What about
I've no
this?
idea about that.
Do you recognize this book?
Yeah.
Could Matista have borrowed it from your library?
She didn't ask me. How ungrateful.
The things described in the book were inspiration for the rituals you performed?
Do you really believe that blood, symbols, and incantations can resurrect the dead? They are just eerie tales with a mix of occultism and voodoo. My rituals are a stage to show some of the forbidden pleasures.
Creepy.
I've read this letter from Fabio. It had no addressee, but it was found in Mr. Vogel's pocket.
Werner? Strange. I didn't think the two of them corresponded.
I'm sure there is some explanation. Would you care to read it?
Call me superstitious, but I don't care to read a letter from a dead man.
Okay. Santos is a suspect in police investigation. Okay, so where is Santos? Oswald in the archives. In the archives? Okay.
Have you considered Mr. Santos Pinchetti as a suspect?
The snitch? Have you seen him? I mean, my breath could knock him down. What's so special about him?
As a major domo, he has keys that open all the rooms, including the one to the crime scene. Could have testified only to circumvent suspicion, don't you think? We need to question him.
Right. I'll send our men to fetch him. Stay here. They brought him in, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to interrogation room number 7. Mr. Pinchetti didn't even resist, our men said.
Thank you.
You can question Mr. Pinchetti in the interrogation room.
Maybe. There's still a lot of unanswered pieces of this web, so let's go. Number 7, he said.
This area is restricted.
6, 5, 7. Hello, Fabio. What's this? Small note attached to the will. Says, Santos, my hopeful slug, you begged me to include you in my will, so I did. Here's my latest revelation of the will. Kurt, the next time the will under the note. Santos sees a jar of mustache wax and a salt lamp that he might always remember his caring employer. Okay.
I recognize the key from the altar room among these.
Santos.
Mr. Pinchetti, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Sherlock Holmes. I'm helping Constable Oswald.
I've already told him everything I know. I'm only a witness, sir. Everything's in my report.
And I've read it. You forgot to mention that you hold the keys to the room where Fabio was found. I need only to find if the crime was intentional.
But I need to return to my duties.
I doubt the house will fall without you, Mr. Pinchetti. Just be still for a few seconds.
Yeah. Okay, let's observe him. Psoriasis or an allergy. Prepared multiple times. Colored more than once. Oop. Stepped in blood. Has financial difficulties or is a terrible miser?
You are the major domo of a rich mansion, and you seem barely able to afford decent clothing. You hide, under heavy makeup, a skin disease that might be treated with more onerous but less harmful means. Do you have money troubles?
I do not have a lot of means. The pay is below what you might expect.
But you could easily change your job if your employer does not meet your...
It might have been the
elementary
butler.
needs.
One can change his employer, that is true.
And the blood on your shoe. Where does that come from?
I don't actually know. Perhaps from a guest?
Did you know Fabio?
Did you know Fabio?
Not personally.
Oh, look, he
He
has the
was
thing I
a
asked.
frequent guest, and cleaning the mess after his performances was tedious. Mr. Manchios always had a role for him, and mainly the leading one. The parties were always, Fabio-centric?
And Matista? Was she as popular as her partner?
Don't tell her I said this, but I do not think so. Mr. Manchios hired her only because Fabio refused to work without her. Mr. Manchios used to see her as a worker. She was tasked with entertaining the guests, unlike Fabio, who could pick and choose. I know nothing about this. I can't help you. Don't expect me to know anything about it. I know nothing about this. I can't help you. Don't expect me to know anything about it. Don't expect me to know anything about it. I can't help you.
I know you won't know anything about that, but I want to make sure everything's
I know
checked.
nothing about this.
How do you know nothing about the keys?
I can't help you. I can't help you. I know nothing about this. I can't help you. I know nothing about this. I know nothing about this. Don't expect me to know anything about it. I know nothing about this. I can't help you. I can't help you. I can't help you. I can't help you.
Mr. Manchios says that you begged him to be included in the heritage. Isn't that a little extreme, even for a major domo?
He's not only my employer, he's my uncle. And I'm his next of kin.
Oh, damn.
The only one. Mr. Manchios flatly refuses to pay a family member. All I have to do is repay his so-called love, cleaning up the filth after perverts and decadents. He's imprisoned me. The best I can hope for is a new broom. That's why I wanted to have my part of the inheritance.
Is it that bad? You have a roof above your head, a salary, and the status of a major domo.
For God's sake. I'm forced to dye and stitch my threadbare clothes, and the holes in my shoes are painful. I'm ashamed every time a guest looks at me closely.
Why do you think your uncle treats you this way?
My mother, my uncle's sister, had me illegitimately. She died, and I was given the surname of one of the maids.
But you are entitled to some of the money that belongs to your family.
He thinks not. I was not responsible for my mother's death. I work hard, and he pays me nothing. I feed on the leftovers. While he wastes our estate's property on decadent parties, he paid Fabio handsomely and showered him with expensive gifts for their disgusting relationship.
Not
Please
really
let me
enough
out.
evidence to... Like, yeah, he would be... Like, that would be his motive, but the question is... Potentially? What do you guys think?
Please let me out.
Yeah, I don't think it's you. You.
I have reason to believe that the intended recipient of the incriminating letter may have been Kurt Manchios.
Well, that makes sense. Too bad I can't remember how I came to possess it. Though I did spend quite some time with Mr. Manchios during the party.
Unfortunately, even with an answer, that may still not be enough to clear you with the police. But fear not, I will persevere.
I hope your attempt to put things straight will make up for...
You being on a bender?
Touché. The air here is rather refreshing. I'd even recommend that some of my friends visit the place.
You.
There is undeniable evidence that you were the original recipient of this letter.
What are you talking about? Is it addressed to me?
Your protege wanted a fresh start, it seems. This is sufficient to charge you.
Me? Hurt my star? Are you insane that you would accuse me of such a thing?
He did not consider himself as yours. Since you deny everything, let's move on. Do you have any idea as to how the letter could have ended up in Mr. Vogel's pocket?
You were the detective. Perhaps he took it from Fabio. Werner was a little high.
I've read the letter about your will. A harsh method of ridiculing Santos. I doubt he will use mustache wax when he wears no mustache to begin with.
Where did you get it? Is the slug here? Tell him I shouldn't have to provide for him. He's a grown man who shouldn't sit on his uncle's neck. He conceives himself as my only heir.
And who is he to you?
He's a leech on my aging body. He has only added problems to my life since the death of his mother.
If anything, I'm more
I fail
suspicious
to
of the
see
uncle
why
now.
you made him your major domo.
He needed to know his place, so I taught him.
Okay. Neomine Palace. Vogel held the letter. Either Vogel or Manchios is lying. Vogel took the letter under influence. Manchios planted the letter. So if Manchios planted the letter, he washed himself after the murder, accidentally stepped in blood. That makes sense. Okay. Now, letter from Fabio. We can ask, what's her name? About the letter.
Could Fabio have written this letter to Kurt Manchios?
Oh. That could be. I never thought Mr. Manchios could make Fabio that angry, though.
What do you mean?
Well, Fabio wanted to disassociate from Mr. Manchios. Clients who are in love are both a blessing and a curse.
But Fabio was here tonight.
Money. In our line of work, we can't afford to turn down clients who pay as well as Kurt Manchios.
Was Fabio afraid of Mr. Manchios?
Not at all. The old toad wouldn't dare to do more than sweet talk and touching. Talk can be forgotten, and touching washed away.
Who else haven't I asked about the Fabio letter? Can I ask Butler?
Please let me out.
No.
Are you done yet? Can I leave?
If I'm a fashion or a sexual predator? Okay. But I have one more piece of evidence, which is the letter. Back. Alquist. Yeah, but I still have the letter. The letter's a thing.
This letter proves nothing. Fabio wrote it to Mr. Manchios. It's time to free Mr. Vogel.
Do you really think I'm that naive? I need proof, not words from his friend.
Very well. Mr. Pinchetti told me that Mr. Manchios was lavishing Fabio with expensive and eccentric gifts. The letter mentions rich rewards and attempts to buy Fabio with them. It was written to Mr. Manchios. Who else was showering Fabio with luxuries to buy him? It doesn't fit Mr. Vogel's character.
Look here. We had a deal. Give me the murderer and then take your friend with you. I won't budge otherwise.
Well, fine, but you're just wasting time.
However, That's one possibility. But let's say that it was an actual ritual. Right? He bruised her. And he took the letter under the influence. That would mean that she did it. Now, look at how my mind is processing this, right? Fabio's getting all these gifts, which are, like, frankly, super extravagant from the uncle. And that's, like, a very good life. He can live a very cushy life with her. The current girlfriend gets jealous. She's into the supernatural shit. She does a ritual, goes wrong, and she accidentally kills him because he bruised her. And she's like, no, I'm not losing you. So do we sentence her to an asylum, or do we sentence her to death?
Continue our investigation while I look for the papers.
So I think you killed Fabio.
This area is restricted.
Like, I feel like the uncle's a red herring.
Matista, you killed Fabio during the ritual.
What? No! I could never.
You knocked out Fabio with a bottle, you locked the door and placed him on the altar. You cast spells and pushed a blade between his ribs. The blood from his wound was used to draw symbols across his body and the room itself. You wanted to use your gift to resurrect him, but he failed to wake up. So you cleaned yourself up and left the room, realizing the full scale of what you'd done.
That's just wrong. I didn't do it. You didn't see what happened.
Then tell me, what did happen?
I don't know. I wasn't there. You weren't either.
Fabio was a rising star. Cordona already knew of him, and you were not as popular. Your duo was coming to an end. He would have left you, and you were afraid of that. Since you believe in your gift, you thought you could revive him after death. And that time, he would have stayed with you.
That is not true. I was afraid of him leaving me, but I would never have hurt him.
You were there when Fabio was killed. He fought for his life and inflicted those bruises on your body, but you knocked him out eventually.
I was with the guests all the time. Manchios ordered me.
I can see that life hasn't been kind to you. Since childhood, you have been used and abused. The guests at the Manchios mansion are not that different. And even if you think you are in control, such a life takes a heavy toll regardless. The only good thing you had in your life was Fabio. You were so frightened of losing him that you killed him. I believe your only chance for a normal life is to receive medical help. Psychiatrists will help you.
Others have always decided what my life should be. And you're no different, Mr. Holmes.
That is your only option, Matista. I'm afraid you can't choose.
Is it her? let's accuse him then, because...
I wish everything were different.
I know you can untangle this mess.
It was Matista, Fabio's friend. All the evidence points to her. It is sadly the result of her traumatic past. She requires medical help. There can be no good in executing a person who has such an illness.
Hello,
She doesn't look sick
Scarpa.
to me.
That's why the professionals should handle it.
I suppose you're right. It's still good enough for my promotion. As for my part, not everything was in place. Perhaps some documents were transferred somewhere else, but I couldn't find a trace of them. Then I remembered. The discarded document drawers where we put the lost papers or the badly labelled ones. Including the crime scene report of Violet Holmes's case. Everything I've found is on the desk here. Take it.
Your persistence has saved me.
Yeah, well, we had a deal after all. Your friend is free then. You can leave.
Good luck, Constable.
Okay. So let's go talk to Vogel, and then I'm gonna do an early raid out, you know? It's Christmas, I'm
This
gonna go
area
hang
is
in
restricted.
server.
Oh, you did it, Sherlock! The case is closed and all rewards belong to the winner. Bravo!
It is merely the triumph of the truth.
Is it? No compromises? No lies? You're happy with your decisions?
It was the best decision I could obtain. The truth must be told in the way it is most acceptable.
You're making progress, Sherlock. I was right to believe in you. By the way, did you get that precious information about your mother? Oh, not that you must.
Yes, I did.
Forgive my intrusion in such a personal matter. I simply worry I'm failing to be of much help to you.
Actually, you were. For some reason, all the archives on the case had disappeared. This was a rare opportunity to obtain the impossible.
Outrageous. Perhaps someone found the truth unpleasant. Society usually rejects those who speak with too much honesty, doesn't it?
A comfortable lie is often preferred to an uncomfortable truth. Still, I believe that the latter should prevail, and I cannot remain silent.
That's quixotism at its best. Your mere truth cannot defeat institutions, systems, and power. Etiquette, religion, marriage, they're all lies told to preserve connections, love, and sanity. And it's all corruptible.
Lies destroy human dignity. How could you make a free decision without any knowledge of the truth?
Are we really free to decide anything in this world, Sherlock?
Oh, yes. It's a struggle, but yes, we can make our own decisions. That's what I fight for.
And what an endless fight it is. Will you ever give yourself a break, Sherlock? You're a walking contradiction, Sherlock. You refuse to lie to others, but constantly lie to yourself. How long until the train comes off the track? I cannot look away, but perhaps I should take a few steps back. You're an accident waiting to happen, dear. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.
Okay, so we're gonna raid out. We're doing a quick stream today, because it's Christmas. You know, I am not gonna... Why? I'm gonna have to word with that homie, let him know, Ayo, you can't be raided. So I think I'm gonna raid... you. Okay, massive thanks to each and every one of you for popping in here live today. I appreciate you all so much. If you are not in the Paradox, please feel free to hop on in. Here is the link. If you don't have any Christmas plans and you don't want to be alone, we're most likely going to play some games, do some stuff, hang out. So please feel free to hop into the Paradox, hang out, because I don't want anybody to be alone for the holidays. Have some fun, make some friends, meet some homies. But until next time, I've been Blackbird. This has been Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye!